Hi guys, today it is something very different and very special. I'm joined by Jeanette, head culinary producer here at the Rachael Ray Show, and I don't know how I've managed to do it, but I've managed to convince you to give me a behind the scenes of one of America's biggest food TV shows.
You were a guest on our show once.
Yes.
And you were one of our favorite guests of all time. So anytime you were in New York, you were more than welcome to please come.
You've just finished like a crazy season. How did it go?
Season 12. Can you believe that? We've been on the air for 12 years. Over the summer, we get to play around a little bit more, and we're starting some really fun stuff on our digital YouTube channel.
Which I am very excited about, where they basically take recipes, Jeanette takes recipes, these prolific internet recipes that are everywhere, and you basically decode them, make them work,
Put them to the test.
Put them to the test.
Yeah.
And we've just tried the most gorgeous baked ziti, which I have actually never had, so
Which
my world has been changed.
My mind has been blown. I'm so happy.
Exactly, it's amazing. And if you want to see the recipe video, I will leave a link in the box below and you'll be able to check it out. And make sure you head over and subscribe to their channel for all these beautiful
lots of
videos.
fun stuff happening.
Now, I have to ask, does Rachael know that we're about to look behind the scenes?
We'll keep it between us.
Good. Rachael, don't watch. Let's look.
You probably recognize this space right here.
Yes.
From when you were a guest on our show.
This is where I stand terrified before you go on the show. You have to literally walk up here. There's someone who comes with an earpiece and they're like, okay, so you're gonna go on in 5 minutes, you're gonna be good, everything's so good, and you're slightly terrified. And then you like come around this wall and
then here's the whole studio.
It erupts.
Any given day, there could be up to 500 people coming through our audience, which is pretty crazy. We've got all of our celebrity guests who come. And
you guys have amazing guests. You had Meghan Markle.
We had Meghan Markle. Can I show you the kitchen?
Please.
Okay,
please.
so you've been here before.
I've been here before.
You've seen this. So
I was here to promote Fresh when it came out in the US, and we made, which I was really excited. The guys,
beautiful cookbook.
You choose the recipes from each cookbook that's going to work on the show.
Yeah.
So we made sriracha chicken chopped salad.
We did. That was a really good one. Everyone really loved it.
Good, that's
we looked through tons of. As the culinary producer, we get so many cookbooks. Your cookbooks are absolutely beautiful. So we're big fans.
I'll pay her later.
So this is where you were standing with Rachael and you cooked your food. But yeah, that is part of my job, and the job of my team is once we pick your recipe and we get the okay from your team, we order all of the groceries when we know that you're coming.
Yeah. There's so much work. There's so many emails that have gone back and forth just to get that one recipe to that 5-minute segment. It's insane.
When Rachel's cooking up here and she's like, oh, it's time to whisking a roux, there better be a whisk in this drawer, and that's one of our jobs.
Okay.
Rachel really likes to grate her garlic using a truffle shaver. Gets it really nice and thin, so that's a really cool tip.
Okay. Rachel is quite known for her kind of points of difference, like using extra virgin olive oil and calling it a different name and slicing your garlic with a different thing.
No, she's full of tips. So then these are all actually Rachael Ray Products, which is also very incredible.
Okay.
This is probably one of my favorites because it goes on the side of the pot. I know you've probably used a microplane before. Rachel now makes her own multi-grater tool, so you do like garlic on one side, lemon zest on the other side. I really like this
one. Awesome. And have you been converted to the Rachael Ray way of cooking?
So I actually never went to culinary school. Rachel's kind of ways of doing things have kind of just become the way that I do things. Cool. I'm very lucky.
How will you ever leave? Because you won't be able to go anywhere else. You'll just be saying EVOO and all those things that she says.
This is one of Rachel's new products. She uses it for risotto.
Okay. Nice.
And it's got the hole inside of it, so that it like aerates and agitates the rice.
I have to ask, have you ever had a moment where you've got the full studio audience, you've got Rachel sitting here, or standing here, cooking away, and you're missing an ingredient or a piece of equipment?
Oh, that happens on a daily basis. I don't know if next time you catch the show, she's always like, Grant, can you grab me a knife? And then I'm like, whoops, I missed that one. We've got someone on our show who specifically relabels things. So this isn't a brand, and you'll see that there's I know.
What?
That's a really cool part of our show. We make sure that everything is relabeled. Her name is Sarah. She's incredible. She's an amazing graphic artist.
I want to buy this. It looks so beautiful.
I could show you inside our refrigerator. Not quite sure what we've got going on in here.
Is this another graphic
That is also
situation?
relabeled, yeah.
That is so cool.
Isn't that amazing?
Do you know what? That's the sort of thing you never know until you know.
You're right?
In terms of like restocking the fridge, you have to keep an eye on it and make sure.
We just keep it kind of propped out. And, sometimes if she's making a dish, like a chicken dish, we'll keep the chicken in there till right before, and all of our food is, Rachel's very adamant about everything being like super beautiful and super edible.
Gotcha.
So all of our food goes, we pretty much just eat it for lunch. We're very lucky.
Well, we do too.
We feed the crew. We feed the crew.
Smaller scale.
At the end of the week, we make a big donation to City Harvest, which is really nice. So we make sure that they get, all of kind of our leftover stuff.
Okay. And we have to look at these giant
So we've
American
got some
ovens.
big giant ovens. I have been to the UK a few times, and I'm like, how do you put a turkey in there?
This is like the one thing the most interesting moment you have is when you get to an American kitchen and the ovens are just super sized.
I'll walk you around here. here real quick and then we'll hop in the prep kitchen.
Yeah, and look at that beautiful kitchen.
Yeah.
It's just so lovely.
Yeah.
And that's without even having like all the bits, the lights on.
Our lighting director, Mitchell, is one of the best in the business.
Wow.
And I want to say that there's over like 200 lights up there or something. So yeah, they make everybody look very beautiful when they're on camera. This is our performance area.
Okay, cool.
So anytime we've got a musical performance or like a really big game, we do that all over here.
Nice.
It's a floor you can't mess up too bad, and it's a big, big, nice space. So we've had a lot of musical performances come here. Should we head into the prep kitchen? That's where the real magic happens.
The real magic happens.
Yeah.
We've just finished filming this baked ziti, which
Yeah.
which is kind of halfway to fruition.
Halfway, yeah. We're at the middle point. We've got a
Okay.
little bit more work to do today.
We do. But this is the prep kitchen, which is literally right beside the set.
It is
here.
right, yeah. So when Rachel's out here on set, we're in the back just making sure we've got her next step for everything, which is great because we're only about maybe 50 feet away. This is our prep kitchen. We are set up right now if we're doing some YouTube stuff. Why don't you come in, Sam?
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
move
come
over
in
here.
right in.
Here's
Mario.
Maddie. He's our
Hey,
social media
Maddie.
producer.
Hello.
He's been here helping us through all of our fun YouTube stuff. We're going
Yes.
to do some fun cross promotion on the video.
He's been keeping us on our toes.
He
throughout
has
the
been,
filming
very
of
much
this,
so.
yeah.
Very
He's been
much
good.
so.
Doing my best.
Here, let's hop around the
Yes,
corner
thanks,
around the
Maddie.
corner right here. These are pretty much every spice you can possibly ever imagine.
Okay.
We call this oven the magic oven because it is a very large convection oven.
Okay.
So this is just a little sneak peek of what we were doing in the YouTube video.
Yes.
So
you've enough hob space here. I think, to
we've
do
got
some
a
magic.
we've got a lot.
And
yeah.
some over here
And
as well.
yeah, we've got plenty of stovetops. This thing will boil water in like 3 minutes
Wow.
flat.
Full stove.
Yeah.
This is very cool. And so you guys have this is like the basic.
This is our
operation
office.
center.
Yeah, we spend most of our time in here.
Okay, and would you test recipes for the show here? Or
Yeah,
would
we
you-
do sometimes.
Yeah.
Rachel's just got such a good eye at this point that she kind of sends us recipes and she knows what's going to work. I
course
mean, when
she
you've
does.
written that many
The
recipes,
woman is a genius,
she's
for goodness
amazing.
sake.
So, every once in a while she'll be like, oh, I just kind of have this idea. Do you mind giving it a test for me? And we'll
Okay.
give it a test. We'll give her a call, give her some notes. And then we take it from there. But yeah, no, most of her recipes are very on point.
Spot on.
I feel like this is a really fun place to see in our studio
This
as well.
is cool.
This is our prop cage.
Okay.
And this is pretty much anytime you ever need. You need an ice bucket. You need a pitcher. You need a
Wow.
martini glass. You need
Champagne, old school
a little
champagne.
flute. Yeah. So pretty much anything you could ever possibly want is in
And
this
it's
room.
in a very Rachel has a very distinct style.
Yeah,
of
yeah. So
colours
lots
and-
of this is pretty much all Rachel's stuff. This area is called, we affectionately call it crafty.
Okay.
And whenever you're shooting something, there's this cabinet is normally filled with snacks.
Yes.
And this is when you're working on any major production, you want to stay away from crafty because all that snacking all day
It's the
gets you a little bit in trouble.
Now I'm starting to recognize where I am.
Yeah. You were definitely in here. You probably had a little hair and makeup while you
I
were
was
here,
in
right?
here, yes.
You had a little hair and makeup before you went on.
I
So
get very
again,
excited when you have the dressing rooms that have the
Yeah,
old
the
school like
lights.
Hollywood
It's
lights.
really
Like this
fun.
is that you never look as good as you look when you are stood in front of like
I
one
know.
of these dressing rooms.
Well,
next.
I'll show you back to the dressing
Yes.
room. Yeah, you probably were when you were here that time. You were definitely in a dressing room.
I was.
Our coworker Maddie is back there, and you're gonna play a little behind-the-scenes game with them. That room that you were in was also the same room that Michelle Obama was in.
I'm sorry. What?
She was our very first guest in our new studio.
Are you serious?
And that-
I've been in the same room as Michelle Obama.
have.
How are you only telling me this? We talk on Instagram all the time. This is
We're very lucky with the people who come through these. Who come
So
through the
cool.
doors.
That's so cool.
Very cool. This is Rachel's office.
Okay.
She's not here right now. She's probably upstate.
And we should point out, because like you said, it's an extension of her home.
Yeah.
She, not all TV hosts do this, but she came into their dressing room
Yeah.
and said hello, made me feel really relaxed. And, I think that's a really good sign of someone who is,
Yeah.
who is a very nice
She's
person.
incredible. I
Okay.
think we're finally gonna get to Maddie.
We've nearly seen it all.
We've nearly seen it all.
Maddie, how did you get here?
Oh, there.
How did you get here?
Hey!
He went from the test kitchen and now he's. This is what I'm talking about. Maddie,
just
you look
in
very
there.
relaxed in there.
I know. Do you want a glass of wine with ice?
I think so. You just look at the interior decoration.
Yeah, so-
Normally, in a green room or in a dressing room, you get put into like a porta cabin or something that
Yeah.
looks really rough. This is like, it's styled. It has furniture. It has beautiful things. It has Maddie,
It
for
has
goodness
Maddie in
sake.
here.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful place to come and do the show.
Definitely.
So thank you so much for showing me around.
Absolutely.
This is-
You guys gonna tape a little behind the scenes?
Oh my God,
It looks
I'm
like something
already
called
worried.
Rachel's Roulette.
This is very exciting.
Good luck.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure you give us a like, comment in the box below, letting us know if did we cover everything?
Yeah.
Did we
Do
see
you have any more
every?
questions? I'll go through the comments and see
Will
if
you
you have
do
any more
that?
questions. Yeah, I'll answer more questions.
She's so good. She's like making sure she's all YouTube now. This is
I'm
great.
all
This is
YouTube.
good.
We're
This is
all
good.
legit.
So, and also please go and head over to the YouTube channel you guys
Yeah.
have, because they have made these 2 fantastic series, which I'm really excited about. So click that subscribe button. We will put it in the box below. And until then, we'll see you soon. I'm going to play a game now. Goodbye.
Bye. Meghan Markle.
Hi, Rachel. I'm here. It's very exciting. Sorry, I don't know what took over there, but
Well,
we'll cut this out.
We can't stop.
It's fine.
We can't stop.
Yeah.